Good evening, viewers of Northeast 8. This is the weekly roundup bulletin. On Monday, tensions rose in the BJP-led Northeast Democratic Alliance as Mizoram's Chief Minister Zoramthanga refused to share the stage with Prime Minister Narendra Modi for the upcoming November 7th Assembly elections. The Chief Minister cited violence in Manipur, where churches were allegedly burned by the Metis community. The majority of Mizoram's population is Christian, making alliance with BJP unfavorable for Zoramthanga's party. While the CM's Mizo National Front is an ally of NDA, they operate separately in the state. Additionally, these agreements persist between the center and Mizoram over the handling of Myanmar refugees. Myanmar supports the refugees on humanitarian grounds, opposing the center's biometric registration directive. On Tuesday, RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat, speaking at the RSS Dussehra rally in Nagpur, claimed that the recent violence in Manipur was orchestrated by outside forces. He highlighted that Metis and Kukis have lived peacefully for years and questioned which foreign powers might benefit from the state's unrest, hinting at possible influence from the geopolitics of Southeast Asia. Bhagwat criticized cultural Marxists and woke groups, accusing them of promoting chaos and undermining societal values. Meanwhile, advisor Imkong L. Imchen claimed that while 100% of Nagas want a political resolution, the negotiators seem to be delaying it deliberately. Speaking at a sports event in Mokokchung, he expressed distrust in the negotiators, suggesting they might be hindering progress for their own gain. Imchen emphasized that negotiators should talk sensibly and state boundaries should only be changed if stakeholders mutually agree. He also mentioned that the NSCM-IM initially supported the framework agreement with India but later opposed it, causing confusion. Despite the ongoing talks, Imchen remains skeptical about a concrete resolution emerging soon. On Wednesday, the committee revising the NCERT suggested replacing the term India with Bharat in social science textbooks of up to class 12. Professor C.I. Isaac, the committee's chairman and Padma Shri awardee, said they hope for this change by the next academic year. The committee also proposed highlighting Indian victories and including post-independence history in the curriculum, potentially reducing the hours dedicated to pre-independence history. They recommend naming ancient history to classical period of Indian history and adding more about the Indian knowledge system. This follows a recent debate when the union government used President of Bharat in G20 invites. NCERT says it's premature to comment as the syllabus and textbook development is ongoing. A 19-member committee, including notable figures like Mandru Bhargava and Sudhamurthy, is overseeing the alignment with the national curriculum framework. On Thursday, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, who was in Chhattisgarh for election campaigning, faced allegations of poll code violations by the Congress. The Congress filed complaints against both Sarma and Union Home Minister Amit Shah, accusing them of making comments that breached the model code of conduct during their campaign in Chhattisgarh. The complaints include Sarma's remarks against Congress candidate Mot Akbar and Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel. The Congress claims Sarma's statements were divisive and meant to stir societal tensions. Additionally, they alleged that the central government instructed civil servants and the Indian Army to highlight the BJP government's achievements. Sarma has said he will respond if the Election Commission sends him a notice. On Friday, in an exclusive with Nagaland Post, Keto Angami, president of ARC Foundation, discussed societal biases in Nagaland towards drug users and alcohol abusers. Keto stressed recognizing addiction as a disease and the need for local community support in addition to government aid. An alarming concern he raised was the absence of comprehensive data on substance abuse in both urban and rural Nagaland, noting that drug access is prevalent even in remote areas. Shantro Beni also discussed the rising trend of drug use among teens aged 13 to 18. These issues were highlighted during an awareness seminar on substance abuse held on October 27 for childcare institutions, DCPUs and other stakeholders in Dimapur, organized by the Department of Social Welfare. A Qatar court sentenced 8 Indian Navy personnel to death, accusing them of spying on a submarine program for Israel. Arrested in August 2022, these Indian nationals, all from Al Dara Company, faced undisclosed charges until the espionage claims surfaced. The Indian government expressed deep shock at the verdict. The 8 are Captain Navtej Singhil, Captain Saurabh Vashisht, Commander Puranandu Tiwari, Captain Birendra Kumar Verma, Commander Suganagar Pagla, Commander Sanjeev Gupta, Commander Amit Nagpal, and Sailor Ragesh. They work for Qatar's Dara Global Technologies, advising on a project for advanced Italian-made submarines. The company employing 75 Indians was shut in May 2023. Timeline is as followed. August 2022, Qatari authorities detained the naval officers on spying allegations. Reacting to the released verdict, BJP leader Subramanian Swamy asked if Prime Minister Narendra Modi has become politically important. He further said that if the respective ex-Indian Navy personnel are executed, then Prime Minister Modi should resign from his post. He added, "Why is the Modi government wantonly wobbling on our naval officers' imminent execution?" Timeline includes August 2022, Qatari authorities detained the naval officers on spying allegations. The Indian MEA prioritized the case. September 2022, bail plea was rejected. New Delhi attempted negotiations, but Doha provided evidence of their ties to Israel. March and June 2023, trials were held. October 2023, India's ambassador met the imprisoned man. The final verdict announcing the death penalty was delivered on October 26. As of Mizoram, the state began its assembly elections with a special focus on inclusivity, introducing postal ballot voting for senior citizens, 80 years and above, and individuals with disabilities. This initiative commenced in 3 assembly constituencies in Serchhip district. Dedicated polling teams are visiting homes, enabling these groups to vote conveniently and safely. Over 2,092 eligible voters across 40 constituencies will benefit from this approach. The effort aims to make the electoral process more accessible, highlighting the state's dedication to democracy and inclusivity by addressing challenges these groups face in traditional voting. Nagaland's draft for photo electoral roll disclosed that there are a total of 12,97,573 electors across 59 of its 60 assembly constituencies. The Tapi seat is excluded due to the upcoming November 7 by-election. The breakdown includes 7,827 service voters, 6,51,041 male, and 6,46,532 female voters. Chief Electoral Officer Vyasan R. announced that claims and objections can be filed until December 9. Special camps for this will run on November 3, 4, 17, and 18. Citizens can access forms on the ECI and CEO's websites or use the Voter Helpline app. The final electoral roll will be published on January 10, 2024. On Saturday, the Lok Sabha Ethics Committee rescheduled Trinamool Congress MP Mahua Moitra's appearance to November 2 from October 31 regarding the cash for query case, stating that there will be no further extensions. BJP MP Nishikant Dubey alleges Moitra accepted bribes to pose questions in the Lok Sabha for businessman Darshan Hiranandini of the Hiranandini Group. Dubey has provided documents supporting his claims. In an affidavit, Hiranandini said Moitra gave him her parliament login to directly post questions. Moitra, however, dismissed this, suggesting Hiranandini was forced into making these claims. The ongoing investigation delves into these allegations. That wraps up our bulletin. Stay informed and vigilant.